judge me. I just wish you knew. That's just like miss you all the time. Need you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's happening? What's happening? What is
What's going
happening?
on?
I'm your man, OG True, with a 2, Hertz with a Z, and my co-host, one of my co-hosts. The main event is here. First of all, what's going on, everybody there? Brian, what's going on? Maggie, what's going on? First of all, I'd like to thank everybody who sent out, sent me some love, because that had a little trying couple of weeks. Appreciate you.
I'm sure about, man. The last week, I've
Yeah,
been kind of going through some stuff too. I lost my grandmother last
yeah,
Friday.
yeah. So, yes, a lot of that going on. For anybody who don't know my personal story, I generally don't get personal. We about to go into the wrestling part, but I generally don't get personal, but I will.
Wow, True First is about to break kayfabe.
I hope this is gonna get me resuspended. I just got reinstated. I was suspended for violation of team rules / conduct detrimental to the team. I will talk about that later. But I'm an only child. I don't have any biological brothers and sisters. I got my homies. You know what I mean? I got the guys and gals who I grew up with, and we lost. We just recently lost one, and so it hits me a little different than it would people who got siblings, who got biological siblings. So that along with just life in itself, and I needed a break, and my mental health coach is on here, Miss Maggie, and so that's about it. So main event, what we got going on this weekend, man? We got first of all, let's go back. Let's just do a general recap of what's going on within just the circle of wrestling here. We've had some movement, some deflections or some movement. From
One thing I'm gonna say, man, shout out to JD McDonough for being a
what exactly
pro.
happened? What exactly happened to him?
He pulled a spot. Got too close to the announce table, and pretty much almost gave himself a basal skull fracture because he landed neck first on the table.
Yeah, and
It wasn't neck first. He had already made the moonsault, but as he was going backwards, his head snapped back and it whiplashed him.
Yeah. Okay. I got to go back and look at that. I actually missed that part. But the interesting story about JD McDonough is he had to be ordered to stop it. This is something we couldn't see. Trips noticed what happened, and Trips was sending a word. I don't know how they was communicating to stop it. And
It was actually Michael Cole who actually sent the X out.
Yeah, and JD told him no, and JD risked his life by doing that. Don't do that. I don't know much about JD McDonough.
Jordan Devlin is from the same wrestling school as Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Finn Balor.
Okay, I do. Yeah, now that part I do know that a lot of them
they're from the same county, Wicklow in Ireland.
Yeah,
All of them grew up in the same neighborhood.
but and I know it's a certain level of toughness that come with that, but
Hmm.
I mean, tough ain't hitting on shit when you in the ground, and he
Right.
risked his life. Um,
When
uh,
he went at the end of that match, they say he went back. He had made it to Gorilla. By the time he got to Gorilla and got over the Triple H, he collapsed in front of Triple H.
yeah, yeah. So um, let's get this kid back. Well, I gonna call him a kid because he's been around, but let's get this guy back healthy. Health is what matters the most. But it's safe to say that his wrestling career is in jeopardy. So speedy recovery and best wishes to JD McDonough. Jordan Grace. Let's flip the TNA.
That's so exciting to me.
Um,
I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. It wasn't a surprise, but I'm happy to see her happy now. She's wanted this move for a long time, and she's finally getting that move.
yeah.
It's the same thing with Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander, he's gonna hold some talks before he actually signs a contract. He's gonna talk to New Japan, and he's gonna talk to Shawn Michaels.
Um, the walking weapon, Josh.
Yeah,
Daniel, what's going on? Daniel Bear Sports highlight what's happening with you, man. Make sure everybody hit them buttons, man. Whether you with Truth TV, Six Man Cave Live, or Mad Mike Podcast, make sure you hit. I'm your man OG Truth with a 2 Hertz with a Z. Got one of my co-hosts the main event with us. While my other co-host LT out there in the field, chase that paper. LT, we got you. We got you, homie.
love you, bro.
Um,
Just shit did ass. Still mad about that post he made the other day about his hair.
about who have? Oh yeah.
About his hair.
Yeah. I got some bad words for him, but I just got back off. I'm like, I'm liking this Tessa Blanchard move.
Yes.
I'm look, man, I'm a big fan of hers. I mean, I just like her. I like her bravado. I like her style. I ain't gonna get into all the bullshit that she got into, where she was accused of this and that and this and that. I'm
Here's
not.
what I want people to realize. If you mix her wrestling style with the Barry Windham, Magnum TA, and her father Tully, that's her all in one. She's got the psychology of a Barry Windham. If you ever notice that, she's got the ooze, that machismo factor that Tully had. You know, even though Tully only gave it 12 years.
Telly was a. I'm gonna tell you something about Telly. Telly
Mm.
was like, see, in that Four Horsemen group, because you got to always revert back to that.
Mm-hmm.
In that Four Horsemen group, everybody, they were so different, but them being so different as in ring guys is what made them so special.
But you know what the funny thing about that is? There was only one. There was only in that whole group. If you ever looked at it from top to bottom, whatever iteration you had, there was only two second generation wrestlers in that group.
And it was Barry and Telly,
Yep.
of course. Uh, I, hey, getting back to Jordan though. I mean, hey, Jordan busted her ass for TNA,
Yes.
and so did Josh. Uh,
Yes.
but especially Jordan. But you know what? I kind of felt something was gonna happen with that because she kept crossing over. Like I like to see her playing. I like to see her playing a plane ticket. She's got to have flight privileges in her contract. I think it's only fair
Right.
because
I
Jordan.
mean, she was the only. She was one of the few wrestlers, along with Trey Miguel, Zach Wentz, um, Joe Hendry. Congratulations to Joe Hendry. I don't know
Yes,
why he's a world champion now,
congrats
but
to Joe Hendry. I'm not a Joe Hendry fan at all, but congrats.
yes. Well, that is what it is. But the point of the matter is that you've got all these guys who crossed over, and now with the whole Endeavor TNA deal and the possible merger of TNA and NXT, not just TNA and WWE. You,
I thought that deal was already.
I mean, it's a tentative deal
Yeah.
with Endeavor. WWE already bought the video library.
Okay. Well, you know what? AEW will officially be dead then.
Yes,
See, AEW dropped the fucking ball. AEW supposed
100%.
to do that with TNA.
Yes,
AEW, if you do that with TNA, if nothing else, you'll be able to throw jabs at the WWE. You won't be able to. Nothing's going to totally be able to compete with WWE.
here's the thing with this. That's one. That's one strike. The second strike is when you had the opportunity to not only cross talent your guys with not only AAA but with AAA and New Japan at the same time, and you decided not to because you wanted at that point in time you wanted Kenny Omega to have all the belts instead of sending some of your best tag teams back over to New Japan, back over to the AAA. Some of your best wrestlers to be in those wrestling tournaments and stuff with AAA. You oh my God. There's
Yeah,
so much talent in young talent that's starting to take over in New Japan. It's just it's huh.
that's why they dropped the ball, because you basically cornered. Y'all basically can, if AEW jumps in and does what WWE did with TNA, you also get New Japan. You already got ROH. So
Yes.
look, so now you can fight with them. You can fight with WWE now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you and by you doing that, that's gonna make you a bigger conglomerate. It's gonna make you a bigger organization. So now you're gonna have guys from WWE actually defecting to AEW a little bit more. You know, of course, they defected AEW early on because it was a new promotion and everybody wanted to be the ones they did it first.
Yeah.
12, what's going on? Listen, hit them buttons, man. Y'all hit them buttons. Like, share, subscribe. 6-Man K Live TV, Mad Mike Podcast, Truth with 2 TV. I'm man, OG Truth with 2 Hertz with a Z. You got main event.
The other thing was with the Switchblade, Jay White. That was another name that I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
Jay White. You had a chance to get him, and he decided not to come. He decided to follow other Bullet Club members.
I can't. You know what? I can't be mad at him for that. You know what I mean?
I can't be mad at him about it either.
Yeah, I can't.
But at the same time, you got money to be made, and they're treating you right now as an outsider looking in, even though you're one of the top names.
All right, got the Royal Rumble coming up, man.
Oh my God. This might be the most star-studded Royal Rumble I've seen in a long, long, long time.
But before we go into who we think's gonna win and all that stuff there, and let's just get into a few of the storylines that's going on. Let me jump down to NXT real quick. What you think they're trying to do with Trick there? What are we seeing a possible heel turn?
I think we're starting to see him spread his wings a little bit.
Not necessarily a heel turn,
But just to spread of his wings. Just him.
more so, more so. Y'all gonna take me a little bit more seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I know y'all love me. I know all that stuff there, and it still whoop that trick. But y'all gonna take me a little bit more seriously, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. I like that
I
because
agree. I love the thought of that. You know,
uh,
because you saw what he did to. I mean, you saw the slap, the first slap. I mean, he slapped the pure taste out of Wesley's mouth. And Wesley with this new look, without the dreads, I'm not feeling it.
yeah,
I'm really not. I'm
the
not feeling. I'm
dreads,
not feeling that new look.
yeah, but Wesley wanted to change. He wanted to get away from that, and he wanted. I mean, I can't be mad at him for it. He wanted to get away from that. That's gonna be the only way he get up out of NXT, you know.
And
If he,
that rascal look, yeah.
yeah, and you know what? I don't know if anybody noticed what he told them. I don't. He told them in those. He told them in so many words. Hey man, I still got love for y'all, but I'm not. I'm not doing that no more. If you got an issue with it, then we can box.
Yep.
And,
There's the spot right here.
box.
I'm looking at the spot.
Oh,
Uh, where JD McDonald went down like on Monday night.
yeah.
Oh my God, that thing was nasty looking. It was horrible looking.
Was it as bad as
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let me go back because the Hawks are over. I was watching the Hawks, but they over. But
How about man? His eyes rolled all in the back of his head, and he still got up on the apron and still trying to go.
but
Good Lord, have mercy.
as I look for that,
It's gonna be about the 30-minute mark of the 28. I said the 28th minute, 29th minute.
okay. Um,
Man, I mean
what
that
do you?
thing's nasty.
Okay, it's gonna be a little bit further on mine. Um,
Mm.
I see Bailey going back. Is she trying to help out of NXT a little bit? Is that all that is?
I think Bailey's trying. She's trying to. I think she knows where she wants to be at. She knows that she's bigger than the belt,
Yep.
and I think that when you look at it, you see you see her trying to pass the torch a little bit.
She's not that old though. We're not ready to
She's
see
not
her.
that old at all, but you see that, but you can sense that she's trying to either pass along the knowledge or pass along the torch.
Yeah, I respect that about her, but Bailey, look, you still got
You
that
got that passion though.
type. She still got that let's hug it out type of persona. Even though
Hmm.
she changed up a little bit, she still got that in her. She can't help it. It's almost like um, she did a hell of a job during her heel run, but she won't know it won't dilute her to be a
No, exactly. They damn sure won't.
face.
And that's the whole thing about Bailey. That's the other thing. You look at Nia Jax whenever she goes to being that tweener, you know, she's the same way. You look at if you go back and you look at old Trish Stratus, you
Yeah.
know, the different things she did as a heel, the different things she did as a face. Same thing with Alexa Bliss. Some of the things she did as a heel.
Okay. Stop right there. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that Bailey. I I just read something that didn't look good about Alexa. about this contract situation.
Right.
Says she asking for more than they want to give. They said they had her slated to return at the
900K is what they offered.
and she wanted more.
She wanted 1.5. No, those are the numbers that I saw.
Well,
But of course, that was Reddit.
they said
So
they said know your worth. That's the only thing I can say on that. They said know your worth. But Lex, you've been out 3 years at least. How long has she been out?
at least 2 years. I know
Yeah, I mean,
two and a half maybe.
that's a hell of an ask for. But hey, like I said, know your worth on that. But no, Bailey, like we talking about Bailey. Yes, she's bigger than the belt. She probably, like I said, she probably know where she want to be. So we'll see. We'll see how that there plays out. This Seth Rollins, man, I swear to I swear for Lord, that dude there, he is. I am so over that dude, Seth Rollins, man. I'm just curious. The main event is how much crying it's gonna be, because you gotta look at these characters right here. Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin's gonna be fighting Cody, so he's not gonna be in the Rumble. But Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. There's some big ass egos that's gonna be in this Rumble, and I can just imagine the bitching and the moaning on. You know, because I think we both got an idea. It's gonna come down to either between 1 to 3 guys.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you got Roman.
And Cena's that wild card.
You know, you got Cena in here, like you said, as a wild card. But then you got Jey Uso. He the sentimental favorite. You got CM Punk. He's the people's favorite.
Yep.
You you got Seth freaking Rollins who
Is a tweener.
You know, he won't. Steph is really acting like a big ass fucking baby though, man. Like, get the fuck over it, man. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
You know what Brian said? Now, see, Brian, I talked about this yesterday. He could very well win that Rumble. John Cena.
But here's what I'm gonna say about Seth Rollins real quick before we start jumping into Cena.
Yeah.
You listen to a lot of what he's saying. Seth Rollins sounds more like a politician than he does a wrestler. It sounds like he's trying to push something, a narrative that nobody cares to hear be pushed.
Nobody cares about this shit that Seth Rollins is on, but Seth Rollins, and like he's trying to incorporate. You know, he had Drew on board with it, but see, here's the thing. Listen, if it was anybody but y'all two with the issue, it would probably hold more weight. But
Right.
it's y'all two.
And it's one person.
It's y'all two. And see, y'all listening to shit that's from other locker rooms. Okay. Philip Jack Brooks pretty much told them what his intentions was when he signed. I'm not here to be y'all, be your partner, be your BFF. We lost main event for a tick, but Mad Mike. Oh yeah, we get it. Like Mike said, Like Mike said, main event coming back. Like Mike said, we get it, Seth. We get it. You mad at CM Punk. You
No,
mad at
you mad? No, you not mad at CM Punk. You mad at Phil
definitely.
because Phil made Kobe feel bad. So this is him taking what Kobe feels and putting it in Seth's mind, and then being mad at CM Punk. So you trying to bridge the gap between reality and kayfabe, and you fucking the whole dynamic up.
Yeah, I mean, like he's trying to force feed his energy towards CM Punk, and like and look, Punk. You know what? I said this before. Seth Rollins can't get over the fact that he can't out CM Punk, and like even when they had their little back and forth about a month ago, and people like, yeah, Seth, Seth cooked CM Punk. I said, no, he did.
No, he didn't. Because I don't know why he didn't. Because everything that Seth has said, CM Punk has already said 15 years ago.
Like you like
You just recycled an old soap opera plot.
look, man, Punk killed him when he said, I was I was gone for 7 years. It's eating you up that I was gone for 7 years, and they still. And he said a lot of it during your airtime chanted my name. That right there was
He dropped bars.
that was he laid it. That was a Scud missile. That wasn't a pipe bomb. That was a Scud missile in itself because it's the truth. It's the truth. It got so bad to where WWE was trying to figure out a way to drown out the CM Punk chance.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious of how this Rumble gonna play out, because you can only have one winner. You can only have one winner, and then you look at this the cast that's on it now. Like it's goddamn.
Well, let me say this: there was a Royal Rumble where there was two winners, and that was 1994, 93, 94.
Okay.
Bret Hart and Lex Luger won. They both hit the floor simultaneously.
I you know what? I forgot about that. But it's safe to say we're not gonna have no shit like that.
You know what? I mean, I put it out there as being a devil's advocate in a sense.
Okay.
Because what if you did
I think it's
have
possible. Anything is possible. It's like I'm noticing changes in people, and I'm just curious as to what's gonna happen post Royal Rumble, because now Cody Punk done got to Cody. I was afraid that this was gonna happen, but this may be what's best for Cody. Punk done got inside of Cody's head. We're seeing a different Cody.
So is this the favor that's going to be asked?
This guy, that goddamn Mike said this shit. And you know what? I gotta tell that goddamn Mike he was right on something. Boy, good God Almighty, I really goddamn go back on suspension and tell Mike you right on. Mike called it, man. Cody might be about to do a turn, because the only way he's gonna be able to look, it's forming up.
It really is.
Cody,
And you're starting to see that snowball roll down the hill. It's on a shallow hill right now.
Cody,
It ain't come through the valley yet.
The ultimate face takes down the hated heel. the heel comes back, do a face turn. He wins the Rumble. This is one of my picks. F you, Mike. F you. Go ahead on. Go ahead on. Go on and throw a parade, Mike. WrestleMania, the ultimate heel, who's now the babyface, goes up against the babyface, who's now the ultimate heel, and recaptures his fucking title. I can't stand Triple H. I can't stand it. This shit here is crazy, bro. You see how this shit playing out? See, so
you're thinking that Triple H is gonna do something
no,
good for business?
I'm letting you know one of my I just let y'all know one of my picks to win the Rumble. I got like 3, maybe 4. It's just that's now. See, and then along with what Cody is going through with Kevin Owens. See, Kevin is you already see what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Kevin gonna make him snap. He gonna probably hurt Kevin. Don't be surprised if Kevin is due for some time off. Cody gonna probably do some crazy shit. And hurt Kevin Owens.
Okay, so when we say crazy shit, are we talking about crazy shit like Stone Cold passing out from Bret Hart sharpshooter and him going over that night at WrestleMania? Are we talking about the Bret Hart Owen Hart WrestleMania matchup where Bret put over Owen?
Those guys were younger back then, though. I think they were young in their age, and I think Bret and Owen was younger than Cody and
Yeah, they were.
than younger than Cody and Kevin is right now. But that's
Right.
a bad idea. Sammy. Now Sammy
is that he's that ace in the hole.
Yep.
I mean, you think about Sammy, because Sammy infiltrated the bloodline.
He's the first one to do it. He really did. That was him.
But at the same time, he actually loved being where he was within the bloodline. And I think he hated what he did with the bloodline. But I think he had to do what was right for him and what was right for the business at the time. Because you pretty much put Roman in with everybody. And Roman beat everybody. Roman had to keep that belt because there was nobody else to put it on. All your main guys, your main guys are part timers. Your champions are part timers.
Yep.
Kofi, you could have put one of the belts back on Kofi, but you did that out of celebration of Kofi's career. I mean, as Xavier Woods, you pretty much made an ass of him when you made him King of the Ring, and then he subsequently lost his crown to Roman, and that was a time where you could have put the belt on Austin Watson, and
That
then transition it right back to him, and he dropped it. Because those 3 guys, as far as careers and longevity gone, those 3 guys should be world champions somewhere, or at least a single champion somewhere. But we'll get to the New Day part in just a second.
Give us 1 second. We're gonna get to that. Where is Who's gonna feud with Cena if he wins it? Who is the guy he's gonna? Because listen, this is retirement tour, so he got to put somebody over. Who is he gonna put over?
Man, I know he. No, I know for a fact he loves one of the Atlanta kids. He loves Bayberry's own Austin Theory.
Okay.
He loves him. I
Yep.
mean, he absolutely loves this guy. He even said a couple years ago when he came to NXT and rode around with Velveteen Dream, that was the guy. That was the next guy. He kept saying that was the next guy. He told Shawn. He told Triple H. Triple H and Shawn. That was his kingpin. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted what Keith Lee did to happen to Velveteen Dream. He wanted Velveteen Dream to hold both of the singles titles in NXT at the same time.
Right.
That was all written for Velveteen Dream to happen. But Velveteen Dream dropped the ball.
I mean, well, that's still this jury's still out on that. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna say much about that, but I'm just hoping that the same thing doesn't happen to Trick, doesn't happen to Oba, doesn't happen to Wesley or anybody else.
I don't think Shawn Michaels gonna screw that up. Now Austin Theory is from Henry County.
Yeah, no, he's from not Eagles Landing. He's from he went to McDonald, right?
Yeah, he's from yeah, I think he's from McDonald, which
Yeah.
Eagles Landing is pretty much. But he
didn't go to Eagles Landing. He went to oh man, I can't remember what the other school was. It wasn't Ola. Ola's in DeKalb County.
They said
What's the other school in Hampton?
I think he went to Henry County. I think he's from actually Henry County. But we'll get back to him. I actually posted his high school one day. I'm gonna say it could be somebody like Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic's a veteran.
Dominic will be a perfect person to put over for Cena.
And the funny thing about, we all talk about, Dominic hadn't been in that long. Dominic's a 13-year guy. Dominic's been doing this since he was 15 years old.
Yeah, but just he's still a baby when it comes to certain shit. When it comes to the business, you know what I mean. It's just that. Listen, this he's getting a chance to he having the time of his life because Dominic actually grew up around like everybody loved Dominic. Like I ain't heard a bad thing said about Dom. Like everybody loved Dominic. He said he's really a great kid.
He's a sponge.
He's really a great kid. And the irony of it. Ray really raised Dominic right. That's the irony of it. Called a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, that's the storyline.
Hey, who's gonna take this belt off Gunther? Then we're gonna go into our predictions for the men, and then we're gonna go into the women.
Gunther, as good as he's been over the last 5-6 years, where he's carried NXT UK, he's carried NXT. He's
Mike,
carried.
jump in here real fast, Mike. If you still watching, we'll jump in here real fast. Go ahead.
I don't see anybody taking the belt off of him. But if you're gonna do a transition where he's gonna drop the belt to somebody, and then maybe regain it at WrestleMania or regain it at SummerSlam, Why not a Damian Priest? Why not a Finn Balor? I mean, one of the veterans of the game. You owe Finn Balor. You owe Finn Balor though.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Finn holding the title because he's a hard worker for the company. As well. I see what Mike put up. Randy Orton could be a sleeper. We're gonna go into our prediction for the men, and then listen. Another ain't enough time in the day. I'm supposed to start wrestling at 9:45. We're gonna be late with that, so we're gonna be late with the wrestling show.
I don't want to do shit.
We're gonna do the Hawk show. Probably about right between 10 and 10:15, folks.
What you want me to do? Why you call me in here?
I love you too, Mike.
Oh man, if it go to hell.
I like to say screw you. But,
well, fuck you do. That's why you brought me on here so you can say screw me.
That we don't need to carry conversation on too.
This is why your ass always suspended.
This what you're going to go through, main event. Why you laughing over there? You're going to go through this too.
I see it as an initiation.
Oh god damn.
What the hell is going on with Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes is where he should have been from the beginning. I mean, I want to say that from the beginning. Like for me, this is the true Cody. He's a bad guy, man. Like he's a bad guy. He just oozes. Like he's like his brother, his dad. They good guys, but Cody that's a bad motherfucker. That's why I fell in love with Cody Rhodes when he was a bad guy. Now I love Stardust. He probably hate the hell out of Stardust. I like everything that Cody does. I love Cody, man. Like I said, I love Cody all. I think he's a well-rounded superstar. But this nice guy shit, he need to stop this. You're not a nice guy. Stop trying to be a nice guy.
I think he's tired of it.
Off the fucking. You can be a nice guy off the damn off TV. Fuck that shit. You are not a nice guy.
You look at his AEW days. He looked like a tweener the whole way. He looked like a bad guy the whole way. But at the same time, I think he hated being around Matt Jackson because Matt Jackson was the guy he did not like. It was always his brother he went to and talked to about personnel. You know, and that's what he hated about AEW is because when all those Bullet Club members started coming in, it was like a family. It was like a family reunion of fraternity brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't feel right for him. So when he left and Randy left, it was the best thing for him and his personal life and his personal business. And I applaud him for that. Now there's some other guys that need to leave AEW immediately.
Them guys, they're some jackasses. I don't like nothing. I never liked them. They're literally like Satan to me. They just here to cause confusion. That's what I see them.
Who you talking about? The Jackson boys?
Them Jackson boys.
They some. See, them the type of motherfuckers that get punched at the bar. You know, they'll say something to get punched at the bar. Like I'm talking about getting knocked over there.
Yeah, I don't like nothing about them.
By the Heineken. I've been punched on them motherfuckers and knocked them over by the Heineken keg. But anyway, who wins the Rumble? Who wins the Rumble main event? Men's
Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Man. Oh man, this is a hard one. As much as I would like to see it for just the sentimental value, I would love to see Cena win, but at the same time, I want to see somebody new win. So I hope it's somebody like a Jey Uso or a Sami Zayn. I would not mind it being one of those 6 guys that we've talked about already. But but you know, like I said, nostalgia wise, John Cena. Reality, Jey Uso.
What you say, man, Mike?
And I'm kind of torn between that too.
I mean, me personally, I don't think it's right for anybody other than Roman Reigns to. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of what WWE. Like, I'm sick of Gunther. All right, he boring as shit.
I love Gunther, man. I don't know why everybody don't like Gunther, man. Have y'all
And
not watched his matches, man? Have y'all not watched him in the ring?
He's still boring as shit.
I mean, to me,
What's so great about his side?
I'm gonna say this. To me, he reminds me of an old school '80s wrestler.
I don't want to hear shit. I say, what is he good at?
I mean, he's a good technical wrestler.
Everybody say the same. Everybody say the same. Oh man,
he's a power wrestler, and he'll take bumps for the smaller guys. He can sell like a son bitch.
Hold on. You say Gunther sells?
Gunther can sell.
When the fuck has he ever sold in a match?
I'm telling you, yeah, go back and watch all the Ilya Dragunov fights. Go back and watch him in SPW against Sheamus, as when Sheamus was Sheamus O'Shaughnessy at the time, and go back and watch him against Marcel Bartel, who you all know as Ludwig Kaiser. They've got matches together, and they were great matches.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just gonna disagree. I don't think Gunther sells. I think most people do most of the selling for him. He probably have a moment in matches where he sells, but I don't see a lot of selling from him.
Go back and watch. Please.
I watch every pay-per-view. Don't get it wrong.
No. Go back and watch Takeover with him and Ilya Dragunov.
Look, let's keep it real. The only reason why y'all motherfuckers like Gunther is because he reminds you fucking God damn it. I should be ashamed of myself for getting his name wrong, but he's nothing more than King. God damn it! Oh goddamn! What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh shit!
Then who?
The King. Goddamn! He had to cut the blackout on Monday Night Raw. God damn it!
Jerry Lawler.
The blackout on Monday Night Raw. Y'all remember the blackout? Hey, with the AEW as I should be ashamed of myself.
You talking about Aleister Black?
No, he didn't have no blackout. Main event. What the hell?
You said blackout, I'm like, and I said Jerry Lawler. No, Jerry Lawler had a heart attack on Raw.
I said a blackout. He came on. God damn it! Oh shit! I should be ashamed of myself. But
the guy who's audio.
WCW, okay, from the UK.
Oh,
what is wrong with y'all?
Not Steven Regal.
Yeah, Steven Regal, nigga. He had the blackout on Monk.
Yeah.
How y'all don't know that?
That was like 15 years ago. I forgot all about that.
He reminds me. That's the only reason why he reminds everybody of Steven Regal. Everybody loves Regal.
You know what? I wouldn't have never thought of Steven Regal and Gunther in the same sentence. And to be honest with you, I'm just like trying to picture that right now. And I'm like,
bro, you can't see Steven Regal in him. I don't know how you can't
say about Gunther. And it's kind of true. He's cocky heel, they can beat your ass. He normally don't cheat to win, and
he went and he puts people over clean too. He don't mind putting people over.
Man, ain't nobody put that man ain't putting nobody over.
I said that. Hold on, wait a minute now. Who he put over?
He put over Ilya Dragunov. He put over Sami Zayn.
Bro, that was just dragging off.
He put over Sami Zayn.
Yeah, he gave Sami Zayn the title.
Already popular. Well, he didn't need that.
No, he didn't. Sami Zayn didn't need Gunther to put him over.
He dropped the belt to him though.
I mean, but he didn't put him over.
Sami Zayn don't need no help from Gunther.
But that's your first hook. First time you know.
I'm sorry, Steven. I was thinking. See, I think I was thinking of his name. He had another name. William Regal had another Lord Steven Regal. That's what I'm thinking.
Now that be a little bit. That probably be more. But
That's
see,
what
Lord Steven was he was still a likable character though. Nobody likes.
But when he was on Raw, he had that aura like he didn't give a fuck. The same thing that we see with Gunther. Let's keep it real. Why? Like that's the only reason why people. That man remind you of old white guys from the 1960s and 70s.
No, they're not that far back. Come on now. I mean, I'm a territory guy, and I haven't seen anybody that's as talented he is. I mean,
bro, that man
can do what he can do with smaller guys.
Y'all got to stop lying. That's the only reason why y'all like him, because he reminds you of the Bruiser Brodies of the world. Stop.
He's nothing like Bruiser Brody.
And he ain't nothing like Bruiser.
I mean, come on now. You gotta give the man a little bit more credit than what you're giving him.
He's a badass, right?
He kind of got
a badass. That's what the fucking point is.
He's kind of a Nikolai Volkov.
A badass.
Yeah. Listen, a Russian badass. That was Nikolai Volkov. So I get
all of them had that same persona. The Steven Regal, all of them had that same. That's
no, Nikita. You can't put Nikita Koloff in that. Can't put Nikita Ivan Koloff in that.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Ivan did though. Ivan had the personality. But hold on, let's listen, man. We got a lot to talk about, and I got to get over here. They already want to know why I'm late for the Hawks.
Yeah. God damn it. We go have more of these, man. We appreciate everybody for joining. We definitely gonna do this more often.
But as far as the women,
I'm gonna say, see, I'm gonna say the obvious moment.
I'm hoping Roman, because I'm just tired of the championship not meaning anything, and I love Cody, but it don't mean nothing right now.
That's probably why they running this spot with Kevin. To make it mean a little bit more.
Even with the Kevin thing, there's still no more mystique to the title than what has been the last 3 years.
I think.
Damn, bro, how can I forget? Myself.
JT, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. I think they finna throw a curveball and let that down. That sack of shit Logan Paul win that goddamn Rumble, bro.
No. See, here's the thing. You giving him credit and winning the Royal Rumble. That's like I said before. That's like giving David Arquette's World Championship run.
But they let this motherfucker hold almost a year main event. They let this man hold the U.S. title almost.
And it was horrible. It was a horrible run. Because some of the matches was nothing but spot money shows.
Yeah, he not committed to wrestling like that. He done already pretty much getting that. So I think he'll have moments. I wouldn't put it past wrestling, but like it'll be a slap in the face to so many guys that's on the roster right now if he even gets that. He'll
He
have
was
it.
fucking David Flair. I mean, he's David Flair for the 21st century.
All right, let's jump to the women because I got to condense this. So when they gonna go take these titles off? The titles got to come out now and Bianca. So
I would say Elimination Chamber. No, what's the next one? Judgment Day or Elimination Chamber?
that's after the Rumble. What is it, Mike?
I think it's elimination, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot.
And then you got another Saturday Night's Main Event, after that as well.
Okay.
So
we know Charlotte. We just talked about Alexa and her contract situation. There's no telling when she's coming back. Of course, there's Liv, Becky.
rumor is that Carmelo's gonna be a surprise entrance.
Carmelo's gonna be there. Jordan, Jordan gonna be in there. Jordan Grace could be. She could be the surprise. So
She signed the contract, and from what I understand, the contract is she can participate in the Rumble, but then she has a 60-day no show. So that 60-day no show will put her to be debuting again with her full debut in a match at WrestleMania or the show after WrestleMania. So
okay, well that takes her out from winning it.
I just hope. Bianca. I'm just going with Bianca.
When she came
I
in,
like Bianca, and I like Bianca in a heel turn. And they keep bugging my mind, but I like Bianca, and I think she's gonna have a heel turn, just like the Street Profits. We'll talk about that next week.
One of those damage control girls. It could be a EO Sky. And you notice they've been pushing Dakota.
Dakota Kai is coming out. Dakota Kai is off the road right now.
Well, she got hurt.
Pulled her off the road. They pulled her off the road after the Saturday Night's Main Event
Yeah, I think
for a possible concussion. That's why she wasn't at Raw.
She getting hurt. Dakota, you getting hurt too much. I'm rooting for you, baby girl. But you got to stay in the ring.
Well, here's the thing: 3 years since her call up. In 3 years, before the call up, she tore ACL.
I remember that.
When she got called up, she tore the other ACL. She's just not coming back from that ACL injury. Now you're going through an injury like this, concussion.
Okay, no, Dakota, I'm gonna call you Sky. I'm gonna call you Sky.
And Oscar's supposed to be making a surprise entrance.
Yep. Call you Sky. Now a surprise could be Lash Legend. I'm gonna keep talking about Lash Legend.
Man, did you see that? Did you see that match on NXT last night?
Hey, I thought they was. Listen, I thought they was going. I thought Bianca and Naomi was gonna put them girls over, but I guess
that should happen. But again, there's gonna be a heel turn somewhere. I don't know who is gonna do it, but
it's Naomi. Damn, they almost. It's almost forming right now. You can see them starting to bicker a little bit. So it's gonna be. It's gonna. They don't use the term Naomi because I think when it's all said and done, that blood gonna get back together, and that's just gonna make Mike. But that bloodline gonna get back together, and they're gonna be so big. By then Naomi will be a heel. We already know Jay going back heel. It's just a matter of time. But now you got this unhinged motherfucker, um,
Jacob Fatu.
too, along with
Man, did you see his promo?
That
yeah,
boy is a star.
along with Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, and then of course you got Roman Reigns. So now they're gonna incorporate the girls. They're gonna incorporate Nia. I think they're gonna probably wind up incorporating Ava and Naomi.
Yep.
So
Because the rumor is that Nick Aldis is supposed to be going back into training and possibly coming back into the ring,
yeah, I mean,
and Ava is supposed to be promoted to general manager of SmackDown.
yeah, Ava got to get back in the ring at some point. Um, um,
The problem is they don't know if they don't even know if she'll be able to move around like she should again because she has no ACLs.
she tore both of them.
Yeah, she had torn both ACLs.
Oh damn! Didn't know that. That's bad. She tweet that's bad.
Well, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying. Like I can see her being a voice because she runs NXT like a queen.
That gives me thoughts of somebody like Roxanne from
Yeah,
NXT. Um, you could you now then you could have a sleeper. You could have
Cora Jade, Last Legend, like you said.
uh uh a returning Charlotte. It probably makes the most sense
Yep.
because Charlotte already let you know that she made the line. I made the line. Oh, who did somebody told me she said I made the line. Becky is always a possibility. She's always a possibility. I don't know. You could get it's gonna be a legend or two that jump in there. Hey, it could be. Listen, it could be Carmella. If she come back as a princess of Staten Island, because I think she's supposed to come back in that mode.
Yep.
And you know what? It's making all the sense in the world now. God damn. Corey has the so-called blow up. He's mad at the world. He's off TV now. So Carmella shows back up. Corey goes home and take care of the kid while Carmella come. Oh boy. Unless they, you know what? You know what? Though I forgot. They started letting them bring road with. I think Becky started that.
You know, Rue's now 5 years old, and she's a beautiful little kid too. I saw a new picture of her.
Adorable.
Yeah.
There's got to be a heel turn between that trio, that trio of Jade, Bianca, Naomi. It's got to be a heel turn. It makes more sense for it to be Jade because she worked so well as a heel in AEW.
And the other one that would be a great heel, you know, the other one that would be a great heel. When I saw her in NXT, and I saw it in NXT, like I said, Bianca was a great heel in NXT.
She was. It could be. Listen, Jada Parker. It could be,
Oh my God,
so
Jada
many
Parker.
go with this. It is really so many ways they can go with it. What about?
Jada Parker,
I've been hearing some. I've been hearing.
Miss Trick Williams.
Um, um, has anybody heard anything from Mandy? You heard anything
Mandy Rose is a free agent,
Yeah,
but
man, he been getting on like a little online stuff with Tiffany Stratton, calling her out for using her quote.
Tiffany Stratton's calling her? Tiffany Stratton don't need to say shit.
No, she actually did.
That fake ass Barbie doll. Good God Almighty! Like, please somebody take the
Yeah,
belt.
I've been told y'all that.
Please somebody. But I listen. Hey, good for you, Tiffany Stratton. Get your money, baby. I'm not a fan of your character.
I think that there's something better for her in her character than what we're getting. You know, um, I think that there should be more depth to her character than what we have.
Yeah, it could be Dewdrop, the girl, the artist formerly known as Dewdrop. How about her and
Piper Niven.
how about Piper and Chelsea, both with belts?
Here's my whole thing with that. I love Chelsea Green with a belt. Shout out to her husband, who's a world champion as well.
Whoa, wait a minute, who he beat?
He's not a world champion, but he's a champion. Right now.
I know he was wrestling. He was supposed to be wrestling somebody for a belt. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a champion. He was a world champion. I think he dropped that belt and became a new champion somewhere else. Or he became a world champion somewhere else. I cannot remember how it was.
So it's a lot of different ways this can go, y'all. We had to kind of condense the women's part because we got so caught up in the men's part. This gonna be an interesting rumble. Just off.
I think top to bottom. I think top to bottom is going to be the best rumble that we've seen in a long time. But I don't.
Brian got a smart point. He is assigned to TNA, and so that's a possibility that Zack Ryder. Now, hold on, but
Matt Cardona.
if he's assigned to TNA, he got to come in there as Matt Cardona.
Yep.
He's got to come in there as Matt Cardona. That's just like if Dolph Ziggler show up, he's got to come in there as Nick Nemeth.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, if a lot of these crossovers happen, like within WCW, I mean WCW, WWE and TNA, and also with NXT. Oh boy.
Oh man, you know what? See, Brian Peoples, unjarred my brain. Moose joins the Rumble and wins.
Oh, dear God.
Oh boy.
Oh dear God.
Imagine these WWE fans screaming Moose. They're proud.
What if the reality of that happens? I will forever be a fan.
And he challenged Gunther.
I will forever be a fan of that. I will forever love that because that would be one of the best matches that you'll ever see.
Because most Quinn, for any of you Falcon fans, Quinn Ojinata is a former left guard for the Falcons. He played for us. He played for us early Matt Ryan.
2013.
Oh, that's when it was, 2013?
Because I think Matt Ryan came in about 2004, maybe 2005.
08. Matt came in 08.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. Because I remember, because I was thinking 2005, because that was the year that he had that breakout game against Virginia Tech on a Thursday night. So when they came from behind, and that was when
I never
Boston
saw,
College was their number 3.
but listen, I got to wrap it up. The producers in the back,
I'm sorry, guys.
busting my ass because I'm letting shows overlap. That's grounds for another suspension. Mike is thirsting for a reason to suspend me again.
Absolutely.
He's thirsting. So I have to kind of like be on
I'm sorry, guys.
best behavior. Um, Listen, man, I appreciate everybody checking in. Make sure y'all hit them buttons. Look for in the very near future the main event will have his own show. Y'all, the main event has inked a deal, undisclosed terms. Christy, what's going on? See y'all Tuesday.
Oh, damn it, Mike! This motherfucker, look, he deserved his suspension and shit.
Hail to the territories. Y'all hear from me.
Thank you, Brian. By the way, the free OG T-shirts will be on sale next Friday. Free OG.
Instead of you're fired, is you're suspended.
God dang.
We see you guys next Thursday, same time. LT will be back. LT on the road working.
We're gonna do a review.
Man, Mike, you close it out, Mike, and then I'm gonna take.
Are we doing a review on Sunday?
About everything. Tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your best friends who wrestling fans to head over to Mad Mike Sports JT. I truly appreciate it. We got more. Trust me, I got more wrestling content coming up soon. The Falcon season is over. I finally have an opportunity to kind of get everything acclimated for the wrestling on this channel. So again, leave some comments, bro. Leave some comments on what you want us to kind of talk and speak on. This conversation is going to continue for the most part. Like I said, main event got a show coming up soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. We got a lot of stuff coming for that wrestling, so do not
also,
think dominated channel, because it's not. We got it.
All right. So not only am I going to be talking about the territories in wrestling, I'm also a big Formula One fan and a big IndyCar fan. So if you guys like IndyCar and Formula One, I'm your dude too. So we can talk about that as well.
We can get you a show for that too. Now, main event. Hey, listen, man. We global, bro. Hey, you don't have to mix them too. You can get your show for that. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna take about a 10-minute break for those of y'all who are gonna join me in True Hawk Talk. We're gonna talk about the upcoming trade deadline. Should the house be buyers or sellers?
Goodbye, Trey Young. Go.
It's a whole lot of things going on. Bogey is no longer with the team. He's gonna he's gonna get traded. Jalen is out for the year. Trey got All-Star snubbed again. I'll see you guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Let me give a quick shout out to James Wiseman though, man. Bad break for him. This past week, he tore his Achilles tendon at home and during the game. On the after he shot a 3-pointer, going back down the court, Achilles popped on him. So he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So shout out to James Wiseman.
No, we'll see him in 2026 because that's a 12 to 18 month injury. But we gotta get out of here, man.
Love y'all, man.
Y'all jump on over to True Hall Talk. Everybody on Mad Mike podcast. 6-Man K Styles. 6-Man K Styles live. Truth with the TV on your man for your man main event. The center of the Pepper team, Mad Mike. I'm your man OG. Always seek and speak truth, whole truth, nothing but truth. See you guys in 6 days, in 23 hours. I'm out.
Later.
Put your eyes back in your head.